What up, you guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Of course, you know, today is Thursday, so you know what that means. It's time for another Retro Throwback. I haven't done these in such a long time. But anyway, today's Retro Throwback is going to be on Teen Titans. That's right, the epic, popular superhero cartoon that started off in 2003, Teen Titans, and it's widely loved by all. Now, a little bit of a history lesson for you guys, for those of you who don't know. This isn't exactly the Teen Titans' first ever animation appearance. So, we're trailing back to the late 1960s. The Teen Titans actually appeared in the show The Superman slash Aquaman Hour. But here's the thing. The only Titans that ever appeared in the show were Speedy, Donna Troy Wonder Girl, Kid Flash, Wally West, and Aqualad. The reason why Robin wasn't on the show was because at that time the live-action 60s Batman show was airing, and of course Robin wasn't, due to, televised rights, Robin wasn't allowed to be on the show. So yeah, Bat embargo has been going on since way back when. And also, Cyborg actually made his first ever television on-screen appearance in Super Friends way back when. And for the rest of the Titans, they all appeared together. The new Teen Titans, they all appeared in an anti-drug commercial. And that's basically, these were the moments where the Titans were first kind of stepping into animation. But here, this show is basically what put Teen Titans on the map. Because trust me, at that time, when this show came out, I had no idea what this was. Probably the only character I knew in the show was Robin. But once this show came on, everybody was knowing these characters' names. Everybody now knows Robin, Beast Boy, Cyborg, Raven, Starfire, Speedy, Kid Flash, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, this show ran for 5 seasons, 13 episodes each, and each season, gave a specific storyline for a specific character. Season 1 was focused on Robin. Season 2 was focused on Terra, the famous, traitor of the Titans. Season 3 was focused on Cyborg. Season 4 was focused on Raven. And Season 5, the final season, was focused on Beast Boy. And of course, the show later on got to span, an actual feature-length film called Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo, which is a really great film, by the way. I actually recommend that you guys check that out. And of course, the show really never got an official, finale. But of course, fans have been crying out for years that we want the OG Titans back, because currently we have a spin-off show called Teen Titans Go that's kind of very loved or very hated by a whole lot of people. But all I can say is, as far as Teen Titans Go is concerned, that show is basically, it's a satire of a show. It's supposed to, poke fun at everything. I'm just, starting to realize, the more you look at it, the more you realize it's just trying to be funny. Stupid funny, but it's just trying to be funny. Plus, it has an audience for basically everyone. Because you have the original cast coming in to voice all the characters. Now, what I love about this show is that each of the main 5 has a particular enemy that's, attached to them. Robin has a grudge against Slade, aka Deathstroke. Fun fact, they couldn't really call him Deathstroke because they figured the name with death in the name would kind of be too gruesome, so they decided to go with his civilian name, Slade, but they just didn't call him Slade Wilson, so they just decided to go with Slade. And until, as I got older, I started to realize, I'm like, oh, his supervillain name is Deathstroke, not Slade. Slade is just his real name. I'll take it. And so, yeah, Robin and Slade have a straight up grudge. I would say it's probably one of the best hero versus villain rivalries in all of, I would say comic books, but as well as all of, animated TV shows in general, because there's a whole slew of animated, rivalries out there. And to continue on with arch enemies, for Starfire, her arch enemy is her sister, Blackfire. For Cyborg, it's Brother Blood. For Raven, it's her father, Trigon. And for Beast Boy, it's the Brain, or in this case, we could also say the entire Brotherhood of Evil. So with this show has basically, tried to put a whole lot of slew of other lesser known Titans on the map, like Aqualad, Speedy, Hotspot, Wildebeest, Bumblebee, Mossy Manos, Red Star, Narc, Cole, Argent. I can go on and on and on and on and on. There's a whole slew of Titans. And that's what I love about this show. The show was able to dig through the Titans history book and able to bring in some characters, you may not have known, but put them into the show. Of course, not all these characters got to make the cut, but it had a great run for itself. And also, the show also had a side, a comic on the side called Teen Titans Go, but it did not use the Teen Titans Go animation that we know today. It stuck with the same animation from the TV show. And I bet you're also wondering, wasn't Batman also in the show? No, but there were a lot of nods to him, because I remember in the season 1 finale where Robin was fighting off his friends on top of Wayne Enterprise building, and of course there's a moment where Slade tells Robin that he could possibly be his father. Robin says, "I already had a father," and the camera pans up and it just shows bats flying around. So there's a couple of nods to Batman as well. And another thing, around this time, another Bat-related show was airing called The Batman. And for those of you who don't know, Robin came late in that show because Batgirl came first and then Robin came in, because with both of these shows airing, it would of course cause a little conflict to say, like, wait a minute, Robin is here, but why is he here? It would cause a whole slew of confusion. But like I said, Bat embargo, it ain't great. It really ain't great. Now, I for one, I just loved this show because I was able to, Teen Titans is such one of my favorite superhero teams in general, because it's great to see, like, this is the first ever young adult superhero team I've ever seen. I mean, we've had the Justice League, we have the Avengers, we have, the X-Men. The Teen Titans weren't really a household name, and this is the show that made them a household name. And it's because of this I was able to get into reading DC Comics. The Teen Titans was the first ever comic book series that was written by Jeff Johns. I was able to read it from beginning all the way to the end, and it was a fantastic ride. But as always, Teen Titans is just such a big staple in pop culture that it's well beloved by fans from all around the world. And of course, this is why it's just great. And I know fans are pleading and begging for it to come back, but we did get a film called Teen Titans vs. Teen Titans Go, where our original 2003 Titans got to face off against the Titans of Teen Titans Go. Of course, that movie runs on Teen Titans Go logic, but that's neither here nor there. It's still a fun, awesome movie, and it's great to see, the original Titans on screen in something again. And I still recommend that you check that out. But anyway, guys, in the comment section below, what did you love about Teen Titans? Who was your favorite Titan? Who was your favorite villain? What was your favorite episode? It's just, what else did you love about Teen Titans? Oh, and I almost forgot to mention one more thing. I forgot to mention that Robin really has the best development arc in the entire show. From creating an original persona for himself, Red X, and also we got an appearance of Nightwing in the show. That's right, Dick Grayson's other superhero alter ego, Nightwing, makes an appearance in one episode, but it's worth it. But anyway, that's all the time I can have for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified. And as always, I am Vengeance, I am Darkness, I am Blackwing. Stay golden. Titans, go!